This Cypress College Transfer Center tutorial covers the application fee waiver process for the fall 2021 application cycle. We have posted relevant links in the description below, which may also help you with your application. You can also find other helpful FAQ tutorials on our Transfer Center YouTube channel. Unfortunately, applying to a CSU is not automatically free. There is a $70 fee per CSU. However, depending on your income from 2019, you may qualify for up to 4 application fee waivers. These fee waivers renew every application cycle, so if you are reapplying to the CSU, you will still be considered for the 4 application fee waivers. Determining if you qualify for a fee waiver is not a separate application and is calculated at the very end of the application process when you are ready to submit. The portion of the Cal State application that calculates your fee waiver eligibility can be found in the personal information quadrant. And it's the very last tab under financial and parental information. It's important to know that this is not the equivalent of completing a FAFSA application. This is strictly for a fee waiver. The first thing that you need to do in this section is read through all of these bulleted questions. If any of these statements apply to you, you will select the option that says one or more of the above statements apply to me. If this is you and one of these statements apply to you, then you will be asked to report your own income information. And I want to stress that it doesn't matter if you are still living at home with your family, or if your parents are still financially responsible for you, or if they claimed you as a dependent on their tax forms. In the eyes of the state of California, if you can answer yes to any of these questions, you are considered independent. So the first thing it's going to ask is your household size. So if you are married or you have any dependents, you would include that in this number. If you don't, you would just say 1 for yourself. And then the number of dependent children living with you in 2019, you would put that number in here. But if you don't have any children, you would say 0. Next, it's asking for your adjusted gross income from 2019. So if you did file taxes for 2019, you will have to refer to your tax return for 2019. And here is an example of where you can find that number on these tax forms. Next, it's going to ask about your untaxed income and benefits for 2019. So maybe if you didn't work this past year, or if you did work but didn't make enough money to file taxes, you would report that number here. And here is a list of other items that qualify as untaxed income. However, it's important to know that scholarships and federal aid for your education does not count as untaxed income, so you do not need to report that. And if you did not file taxes, then you would leave adjusted gross income as a 0, and you would put your untaxed income in this box. So that's for students that can answer yes to any of these questions. If none of these statements apply to you, then you would select none of the above statements apply to me, and then you'll be referring to your parents' household information. So the total size of your parents' household includes yourself, your parents or guardians, and any other household members. And then you're going to need to provide your parents' adjusted gross income for 2019 and your parents' untaxed income for 2019. Once you have completed your application, you will click on Submit Application. And this is when you're going to find out if you qualify for a fee waiver. So a new link is going to appear right here, which you weren't able to see before. And when you click on it, it's going to tell you how many fee waivers you qualify for. So when I click on this, a pop-up window comes up and it shows that I qualify for 4 of 4 fee waivers, which means that I have 4 free CSU applications for fall 2021. Although it shows that the total fees for me is $140, once I click submit all, I will not be required to pay anything. Thank you for watching this CSU application tutorial hosted by the Cypress College Transfer Center. We hope this was helpful. If you have any additional questions, you may call or text us at 714-482-3430. You can email us at transfercenter@cypresscollege.edu, or you can find us on Cranium Cafe. We have posted the link to schedule an appointment with a transfer counselor, as well as the link to our CSU application drop-in hours in the description below. Thank you.